Figured I'd make a quick little video here on the Tacoma 7-pin adapter here. I know a lot of people have the same issues I had, where it's normally mounted down here and then it rips off. Basically drags or hits on a stump or whatever, and or a rock, and just kind of rips right off there. So as you can see here, here's a little groove at the top here. So that's kind of how it sits, right in there with that groove up. So devices or things that you plug in here kind of slide into that top groove. But keep that groove on the top there, flip it over, here's your ground, and here's the rest of your cable, or your wires. So red, green, striped yellow, blue, it's like a peach color, orange, and then of course a black. So what I did is I went out and bought this little guy here. This is your Hopkins. See, it's got all your tabs here to screw in all of your pieces. Flips open, you can see the grooves there at the top of this. It's got a nice seal on the bottom. So basically, if you set those side by side, all of your wires going all the way around, and then in the middle map to all of those wires all the way around and in the middle. The part number on there, got that at AutoZone, Hopkins connector, 48480, 7-blade. It's got a little diagram in here, but pretty much ignore that because all of those should map to all of those accordingly. It does come with a little plate here, and it comes with your mounting hardware. What I did here, it also comes with this piece here that clips in on the left and the right, clips on there, and there's a set screw on the bottom to basically keep all your cords nice and tight in there. So anyways, this here, what I did is used my metal plate here, held that up there, marked it with a marker, and then I used a 2-inch hole saw. This little guy here, I know this is for wood, but it cut through it just fine, didn't really damage the teeth too bad. 2-inch hole saw. Drilled that out, and then I drilled out my spots for my 4 bolts. Once it sits in there, obviously this is flush, you know, flat on the back here, and this is a little bit, it's got a little bit of a bow on it because of the curvature of the bumper, but basically once it sits in there and screws down, it should be pretty good to go. Alright, so here is the after install. It's right about there, just kind of where I have it. Nice thing too about this here is you can actually flip it all the way up 180, so some of them only flip so far, and if you go too high it'll break. Mounted up there nicely. I'll show you how this, so this is just a 7 to 4, so basically pop her in there, this sits down, it's with the little locking latch, you know, right here that clips in there and just kind of locks it in there. Doesn't sit out too far, doesn't sit out past here, sits there pretty nicely, and it's not too far from the ball hitch here to there, just to run my whatever trailer I'm running. I could always get an extension if need be. Alright, and that's that.